Hello everyone, and welcome back to Charwell, the Farming Agency Edition. Now, as you can see, it's still raining, so there's no fertilising and no liming again today. So we've got a bit of a weird episode, I have to say. I've got something a little bit different planned. So I'm going to start off. Let's pick that up. No, wrong tool. Pick that up. I'm wondering why we were going so slowly then. Right, we'll get him unfolded. Okay. And he's going to start our cultivating. We should have the course already loaded. 16 cultivate. Yeah, it is already loaded. I'm an idiot. There we go. So, he's going to get cracking on that. How long does he need? 56 minutes, right. We're going to go and do something a little bit different. Right, so we're here in the New Holland. What we're going to do today is we're actually going to sell a bunch of equipment. We've got a lot of equipment that I said I was going to change out, and that is what we're going to do. Pretty much this entire episode is just going to be selling and replacing equipment. So I'm going to start with a harvester, because as we discovered during harvest season, this harvester is just a little bit too big. So get this guy over to the sell point. Luckily it's not too far away. We'll put those beacons on. Wait for me. He's not waiting for me. Right, there we go. That's better. Wow, those beacons are really flashing. So of course we're going to have to do a bit of repairing on these things, I think, before we sell them. But that's not so bad. Don't mind that. I do have a cat squeaking, so the moment I stop in the garage, I'm going to have to sort that out. Got our little case there as well. He's waiting. Right, let me go and sort the cat situation out. Right, so that's the header and the trailer bin there. I think we might need the trailer, so I'm not going to sell that straight away, but we will get the header repaired. That doesn't need any repairing, okay. That does, right, and then we sell that. Okay. Now, just go on. So that was... Really? 82,250. Okay, that's a lot more than I thought it was going to be. Drop that off. Now I know really I should clean these, but I think the garage will clean them for us. So, park him in here, switch the engine off, and let's give him a repair. Okay, and sell for 246. Wow. Right, we may as well grab the case as we're right here. Go and put the case into the sell point. Now this guy is not going to affect us that much at all, and he's really... Oh, I had to reset him at one point, and when I reset him, apparently it put the wear down to 100%, or the wear up to 100%, I should say, I suppose. So, how much do we get for you? Whoops. Repair that. Okay, 47,500, that's not bad. Right, next piece of equipment. Here we are then, and you're probably going to say, but why on earth are you getting rid of the Fent? Well, there's a good reason for that, to be honest. But first, we need to try... Yeah, I know. I have to try and back this guy up. And, of course, it's a dolly type trailer. So I'm not doing very well with it so far. To be honest, this would have been much easier with the little case that we had up here. You know what, guys, you're going to have to excuse me. Today is not a day for realism. Super strength is already on, I don't know why. There we go. Oh, I think I picked up a bale earlier, that's why. Okay, so, repair you, and that's another 80,000. That's good money. Right, now the reason I'm getting rid of the Fent is because, although it is an absolute beast, its engine is much bigger than we need. And the thing with the simple IC conflicting with the enhanced vehicle control does really bother me. I really would like it to work. So we're going to sell it. It is, let's just double check, 517 horsepower. So we're going to sell it and we're going to get something smaller. Oh, come on. I think I need to drive the tractor out and back in. This rain is never ending. Do I need to repaint it first? No. Surely not. Right, value 364,301. How much are we going to get if we sell it from here? 364,301. Quick bit of maths. We will be missing 60,719, so let's just sell it from here. And we can add in that money. 60,719, that's the missing. Okay. So, in terms of harvesters, we're going to get ourselves something that may not seem like something you'd see in the UK, but I have seen them. I know John Deere are very popular in the US, but they are widely used in the UK, so I think this will do well. We can get corn, you can harvest everything with it, in fact. So, we've got Trelleborgs, Michelins, or Mitas. I think I'm going to go with the Michelins because I like them. GPS, yes, we need that. So, let's buy this guy. He is 8,000 litre capacity. That's good enough for our fields. And he goes with the 622X or the 608C. So, that's the 622X. We're actually not going to get that. To make it easier to get into the areas we need to get into, we're going to get this guy. So this is the Cressoni folding. This is 6.6 meters, which is basically the same as this. Could go 6 meters, but I think 6.6 should be fine. And we should be able to get through the gates in that, which is great. And look, John Deere colours. We have CRX, Rape Knives, Sawyer Flex. Ooh. I think we'll leave it like that. Yeah. So, there we go. Now that doesn't actually need a header, does it? But we will need a corn header. And, what did he say? 622X or 608C. So that's the 608C. Okay. Let's buy that. Now, we need to go to header trailers. Let's just see if our header trailer is too big. No, I don't think so. I think that should be fine. Okay. So that's our new harvester setup. Now, tractors. We've just got rid of a medium tractor, a small tractor. Large tractor-wise, I've been umming and ahhing about what I could possibly get. So I'm very tempted by the JD, also the Deutzfahr, but I think it's going to have to be this guy. Now the biggest thing we pull is 270 horsepower. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bump him up a little. So that would give us 55 horsepower extra available. Just like the Fendt we got rid of, I'm going to put that on wheel weights, standard tyres. Condition is new, interior design we'll leave as standard. GPS, yes. Now this is the one which you can have in the metal, or the matte metal. I'm going to leave it in the standard, I think. So let's buy that. So that's now a large tractor to replace the one we just got rid of. In terms of medium small, there's a couple of things we could have. So we got that. That was the one we just had, which didn't have any engine bump up. So 132 horsepower. There is of course a 7700S, but I don't want that. We've got the Deutzfahr. Could get the Series 7 Deutzfahr. It's a bit big. I wanted something small, to be honest. So I'm wondering about getting this. Now these are private mods, I'm afraid, but we can get this chipped to 200 horsepower. Get it in new. I think we'd probably find this more in old, but we'll do it as it is. So we'll leave it without weight. GPS doesn't need to be on. Wide, twins. What? I thought we had a standard set at the start. Hang on, let's just go back into that. I know sometimes they do this. Yeah, there is a standard set of wheels. Why can I not find them? That's so weird. So I think we should take that. Okay. So we've swapped a case for a case. We've swapped a Fendt for a big old Massey. And we've swapped our big New Holland for this lovely John Deere. I'm quite happy with that. And we haven't really overreached. We've still got exactly what we should have. Now, I don't think there's anything else that we need. We have everything. We don't need a new truck. Don't think we need any new trailers. Slurry tank, we should probably buy one at some point, and a manure spreader, but we don't really need them now. Let's just scroll through and see if there's anything interesting. No, there's nothing we need. We have everything. Okay, let's get these back to the farm. Here we are then. The new arrivals have arrived. And immediately got stuck. Great. So we'll go and park this guy in here. So I never really worked out what was wrong with the other case. But there was something definitely a little bit odd. I couldn't solve it. Let's just go and grab the other guy. And these are the Pallet Forks. I need to buy a second set of those, because really we should have a set down here on the yard, in the yard, and also a set up at the cow yard. There is also one more thing to sell, so I could, I suppose. No, that's a bad place to park. Come on. Yeah, as there's one more thing to sell, I could sell it with the Ford. That wouldn't be such a bad idea. Right. Unfortunately, we're not going to get to use these new tractors today, which is a bit of a shame. Right, yeah, so the last thing that needs to be sold. Just checking to see if we've got anything else around here that could be. No, looking pretty good. Trailer-wise, we're good as well. Yeah, just one last thing. I'll go and see you up at the shop. Here we are then. This is the last item of today to be sold. I think it's the only item we have left, to be honest. And unfortunately, I only used it once. It is a really, really nice baler. I have no problems with it. But because I'm trying to be realistic, I have to stack everything using forks or an autoloader. And there's no autoloader I could find that will actually accept these bales. And picking up by hand was just a massive, massive task. So really, the only choice I've got is to sell it. Now, let's get ourselves a set of bell spikes. We don't need fancy bell spikes really. If I go with the New Holland blue again, that should suit. Okay, grab those and we will go and sort out some food for the animals to finish the episode. Okay, so the sheep need water. They still need cleaning apparently. They're currently producing us no manure. I haven't put any straw in still. And really, I should have bought something to do straw with. Idiot. Right, but they need a bit of silage, a bit of hay, and a bit of grass silage as well. I don't know why it needs grass silage twice, but whoops. Okay, let's open this gate up and see what we've got. So that is clover silage. That is alfalfa hay. We don't have any grass silage at the moment, actually. Kind of an awkward position to get into here. But I have managed to spike it. There we go. Now let's just get that gate open. No, not a chainsaw, not a hand tool. Oops, going the wrong way still. And I think these sheep are quite close now to giving birth. Have a quick look. Oh yeah, we've got quite a few of them, and they're 0.1, 0.2. Okay. So they did not take much, but that's to be expected. They are only sheep after all. So I think, yeah, we're going to be better off doing this. Just gives me a little bit more room to work with. And so let's take the hay out. Really, we need something very small if we're going to be keeping hay in that shed. We need a little skid steer or something, which we could get. I mean, it's not like we're struggling for money. Quite the opposite, in fact. We have so much money currently that I do not know what to do with it. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to say at the start of the episode, very sorry for having no episodes of Charwell last week. It's just, my work has been incredibly busy, and I had enough time to do Cantabria because I had a bit of time on the weekend to do one, and then I had a bit of time in the week to do a second, but after that I didn't have any time at all, so I'm really sorry about that. Right, let's go and... No! Oh, I almost said let's go and feed the cows before I remembered to give the sheep some water. Just leave the engine running while we go and do that quickly. That would have been a disaster. There we go. So yeah, next episode we're going to have to get some straw. But next episode is going to be spring, which means I'm really hoping the weather will get better, because we've got a lot of fertilising and liming to do. Like, a lot. Okay, off to the cows. So the cows just need some maize silage and water and some straw. So, question is, where is each? Well, sorry, grass silage. I don't actually have any maize silage. So this here is clover. That is alfalfa. In here, one of these must be grass. Don't tell me we're running out of grass silage. I was going to say, that would be insane. We made so much of it. Here we go. Okay. My pedals are a bit sticky today. I think maybe I need to give them a clean out. I changed gear by using the brake pedal, just because of the way I set things up. I do have an alternative for changing gear, so I might use that until I've fixed it. Okay, they took a good amount of that, actually. We've still got the Mahindra parked here as well. Need to take that back down. In fact, I can do that. I can leave this guy up here, because this is where he normally lives. And I can take the Mahindra back with me. So, I'll connect up to this guy, who has still got an adequate... Oops. An adequate amount of straw in, at least for the first go. Let's just open this gate. I have to do this in third person, I'm afraid. What happened? It's weird, it controls both at the same time. It's a little bit awkward. Okay. There we go. So, probably going to need a second bale. Almost definitely. Yeah. Let's go and grab another bale. We've got plenty of them. So, don't really have to worry about that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's why, isn't it? These are only 1,500 litre bales. That's why it's just a little bit too quick. Yeah. Shouldn't have unfolded it really. Should have just left it like this. Because that way. No? Still don't fancy doing it? What if I drop you vertically? How does that sound? There we go. Not really the best way to have it in there. I'm pretty sure it would still be smashed to ribbons. But I guess it's just better to do it the other way around. So fold that back down. No, on the wrong tool. So, how much of this are they going to take? All of it? Oh yeah, and a fair bit more. Right. Let me go and get another bale. Here we go. And that's that. Okay. So, cows just need a bit of water. And then they will be completely done. Excuse me, my throat is going a little bit hoarse. Which is ironic, because this is a cow yard. What a terrible joke. Absolutely awful. And now I'm laughing more because the joke was so bad. There we go. Let's go and close this gate. Give them some water. Well, I say some. It's a fair amount of water that needs to be given to them. And that is us done. Perfect. Oh, just in time to see the train going past. Look at that. Lovely. So, I always finish the episode down here looking out over the water. Let's go and have a different view to finish the episode. Oh yeah, that reminds me, gotta sell this. I keep saying it over and over again, but we really do have to sell this. This is our clover silage, and we've got a lot of silage also up at the BGA. Plus milk that we can sell. Right. Thank you very, very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you again soon. Goodbye.